Okay, hello, good evening, folks, and welcome back once again to Baldur's Gate 3. Right, what am I doing? I'm doing something here. Doing something. What am I doing? I don't bloody know. Anyway, in the last session, we had a bit of a dream situation happen. Oh, it was telekinesis. There we go. There we go. Just trying to fathom out what the hell I'm doing. Right, that'll do. That'll do. Good evening to you, welcome. So, yes, in the last session we had a bit of a strange dream. We got out of the sewers finally, we had a bit of an explore of a graveyard, and we ended here in the Devil's Fee. Seems a bit of a strange place. And I didn't realize, I didn't notice, as we ended the session, that actually there's somebody here. Casually just stood here as we arrive through the trapdoor. Just casually reading a book, as if this is an everyday occurrence. I mean, okay, so maybe it is every day a party of what appears to be gnomes just, you know, scurry through a trapdoor into your lodgings, or wherever the hell this is, and just continue merrily to read away, not a care in the world. Anyway. Jam, Kairos, Nagisa, good evening to you all. So, yes, we'll be pressing on. Oh! Fiendish Resilience Radiant. Who is this? She's a dwarf. She's a gold dwarf. This is... She looks quite... she looks fun. She looks like she could handle herself. Let's put it that way. She is who? Helsic. Let's see what Helsic has to say for herself, shall we?
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
This might be a shop. Just having a guess here. She talks in rhymes. I found some interesting reading material downstairs. You're a diabolist, it seems. What the hell's a diabolist? Not a clue. Anyway.
Truly? That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. Ooh. That's my thing.
Oh, okay. We don't have to go into the history of things and give her too much information, but we are intrigued if she could indeed get us into the House of Hope.
What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it.
Oh.
Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Excuse me?
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. Do not even entertain it.
$20,000. Oh dear, sorry. We're all children here. But my week has been it's been up and down, to be fair. Horse racing. It's the worst Cheltenham festival I've ever had. Let's put it that way. I lost another £19 today. I mean, £19 is perfectly fine. But yeah, I just can't find my feet. I might have to resort to my old software at some point. I'm not having much luck with this new software at the moment. But yes. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's a new day, last day. You never know. Maybe it'll be the day that changes it all. I doubt it. But anyway, football was alright yesterday. Leeds won 2-0. I actually watched them for a change. It's the first game I've watched this season properly. And yeah. So that... and I had a good day on the horses yesterday, actually. So I managed to claw some of my losses back yesterday with a very good day. So yeah, a bit up and down. Up and down. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, football this week. We've got obviously got football tonight. We've got another team of, well, ragtag people because we can't get a first team, it seems, in any of the leagues at the moment. It's just very frustrating. But yeah. But next week, off to Bristol for a work conference. It should be good fun. And this weekend, I've got no plans, so I'm intending to have a very relaxing one. So, yeah. 20,000 coins to get into the hells, apparently. We could try to persuade her to waive the fee in exchange of one of Raphael's artifacts to her collection. She could have the hammer, to be fair. I mean, we're not going to use it, I don't think. But what artifact would we... There's probably loads of artifacts in the House of Hope. She can just have one of the many that we pick up. Seems like a reasonable exchange to get him for free, don't you? Oh, we're going to need a lot of luck here. No. Yeah. We ain't going to use inspiration with Volpus, that's for sure. Who's our best talker?
Let me tell you what happens if Raphael even suspects I'm poking around his home. I'll be scattered across the hells like a broken snuff box. The price stays.
Not a problem. She's holding her hand out like people walk around with 20 grand in the coin purse just randomly. Oh yeah, love, I'll just pull it out of here, out my bloody arse. Stupid woman. I don't have that much money.
Then get out of my sight. And don't come back until your pockets drag with gold.
Okay. How very rude. Charisma, 12. 10. 10. 12. Nobody talks very well in this team, it seems. Who needs to talk? Kyle, that could intimidate her. But then that might go horribly wrong and we might trigger combat. So, we know where she is. If we're that desperate to get into the House of Hells, we'll have to do some more wheeling and dealing. But until then, we ain't paying 20,000 coins. And you flipping stupid. Having a laugh to go into to get a hammer that we're probably not gonna want to use.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Be welcome. Show me your wares. The good stuff, apparently. She's got dyes. Oh dear. Right. And she's got ingredients too. Okay, add wares. I've got 1,300 coins worth of wares here. Hello, Cannon View. Welcome. So what are we going to buy from you, my dear? Scroll of Circle of Death. That sounds like a decent scroll, actually. I hate how it doesn't give you the scroll level or the spell level on the scroll itself. It'll be useful. Staff. Caitiffs. Oh, you gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. This actually is better than the staff that we have, which we have used for a long time. Caitiff's Restoration. I'm assuming that gives us the ability to restore a spell slot as well. It's a warlock staff. Oh dear, that's a shame. Alright, halberd. This is a very interesting looking hat. Shapeshifter hat. An even more interesting looking hat. Cloak of the Wheat. Ooh. Now hang fire second. Arcane enchantment. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Perfect. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you and deal an additional 1d6 for that element type on your next attack. Could be very useful in combat that you know the element of attack that's going to be used against you. Just for the spell save DC and the spell attack roll bonus, which we don't have with Volpus right now. What's his cloak that he's got? Oh, he's already got this cloak. Oh, he's got a cloak of elemental absorption, but this is the same cloak, just that it adds spell save DC and spell attack roll bonus damage too, which seems to me to be a no-brainer to get this, really. Hang on a second. She's got some decent stuff. Gloves of Dex. Oh, I like these for him though. This is targeting foes and allies. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. The same target can be chosen twice. So this gives us the opportunity to attack twice with a cantrip. And if we were to combine that with our necklace that we never wear, which gives us an extra bit of spellcasting modifier to our cantrip. But we'll make our cantrips pretty deadly. Now, don't get me wrong, the dex to 18 is pretty nice, but it's not mandatory. It increases his AC a little bit, and that's the only reason why we've given him this. But he doesn't get hit that. It doesn't get hit that often. So having something that actually boosts his ability to attack and his output, especially when he's out of spells, his cantrips could come in very useful if they have the ability to attack twice. I think these gloves are also quite the no-brainer. Volpus is about to be kitted out in some new threads very shortly. Right, what are these? Spell-seeking gloves. When you make a spell attack roll, you can spend a sorcery point. No, not sorcery. Boreal blue dye. Yep. Cobalt dye. Certainly. Custard and pink rose dye. Definitely. Gorgeous maroon. No, we've got that. Sinful red on bone white dye. Precisely. Excellent job. That's a lot of coin. Oh dear. It's yeah, Volpus is shopping again. I'm sure you'll agree though. But give me 1 second. These are very useful things. I mean, the dyes, you could argue. No one's going to argue that the dyes are necessary. The alchemical ingredients, we'll leave those for now. We've got quite a few alchemical stuff, so let's buy all this. Balance the offer first, of course, and barter. Where's Karlach? Has she got any things to sell? No, not right at this minute. She probably does. It's just squirreled away deep within her pack. Oh, look at that.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
The Devil's Fee, and what a fee it is! Alpha Sword, good evening, welcome. And Crazy Canuck, good to see you. Calzine, no. What happened to the team? Volpus felt it was about time that they all experienced life from his height. Right, that's like, oh, we're going to have to do some dyeing though, because we're changing our cloak. Oh no, this is the only tragedy of this entire situation is that that's quite a nice colour combo actually. If my entire outfit was exactly the same colour coordination, if these were the same red and gold, I quite like that actually. Hangfire. Gemini gloves. Oh, they're red and black too. Oh, here we could be we could be being forced into a situation here on the fly. Remodelling, recolouring, red and gold. Have we had red and gold before? Red, gold and white. Even if you just go for white and gold at this point. And just have the red there and the red on the gloves. But they're black, you see. You've got a bit of black in there too. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I want to see what these colours are too, but obviously. Custard and pink rose. I mean, would anybody be able to benefit from these gloves? What about Karlak? +2 bonus to AC. That's 17 AC. What happens if we give her the Dex gloves?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Don't be shy.
Why are you carrying? You're still carrying around a clown's? Oh, because it was quite heavy, right? Oh. Let me see. 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 So much crap we have here. Could probably just sell these, you know. Get something back for these. In the shop. Magical pike. That needs to be sold. Warhammer +1. Elixir of Bloodlust is a very useful elixir for a barbarian. Right, we're going to sell some stuff here because we're clearly overburdened with a load of crap. Things that we're never going to use in a million years. Let's just recoup some losses here. Gloves of Dex. Try them and for size Karma. Extra. Oh, even better AC. You see? Look at that. Look at that. Elixir of Bloodlust, keep that. Right, add these to wares. Right, we can sell them to her. Everything else is just about serviceable. Right, so we've increased the AC there. Right, perfect.
At least things have stayed interesting.
My most prospective customer. Welcome back.
Yeah, let's just add to wares. 155 coins. Well, every little helps. Thanks very much. Thank you for your 155 coins back. Right, step out of here for a second. Step into the open. And it's time for us, first of all, to have a look around. And second of all, before we step out into the public, it'll be about time for us to... Monster Skull. That's a very big skull. Goodness me.
What's that? This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the Fugue Plains death devils.
Wow.
Only a true diabolist would have such an infernal collection.
Well done, Volpus. Very knowledgeable fella, clearly.
Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the devil's fee and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
Avernus Survival Guide.
That's curious.
Oh, now they look like some interesting gems.
Never seen a gem like this. Bet it's a fake.
Can she see us from where she is?
All right, time to skulk out.
What a day.
Astarion, could you just work your charms here? Oh, look.
I've never seen gems like these before. They must be fake, surely.
Everybody assuming they're fake. Hercule, I think you've probably already gone, but enjoy the rest of your evening. A small Karlak, yes, is a rather bizarre sight, yes. Right, okay. Let's go upstairs very quickly. Let's see if there's anything up here of note. Stuffed deep Roth head, Swags, Stag Swift tonic. This is a toggleable passive feature, and it says per short rest. So can you only use it once? I don't understand. Anyway, we're a little bit burnt, actually. This is not very good at all. Slightly burnt. Right, Astarion.
Never a dull moment.
Ooh, could be long rest time. We're a bit buggered. Could well be. Who looks after all the cloaks?
Careful, I'm behind.
One lonely gold piece. Right. What to do with Volpus's colours here? Red dye, peach and apricot dye, green dye, baby blue. We need white and gold. Is there a white and gold? Black and azure, white and red. We'll probably go with the new get-up, right? But I can't remember how gold and red looked. Red and white. Was that red and white? It was red and white, sorry. Black and furnace red, black and summer green, deep lilac, harlequin black and white. Could put the cloak back to that same colour. White and scarlet. Might work. Pure red, we've already done that once before. Purple, pink leaf, peach and apricot, pale pink, pale this, pale that, indigo, jet and rose pink, lavender. Black and furnace red. Right. I'll have to save it now, because this could go horribly wrong.
I've got a long road ahead.
So what do we want? We want... We've got white, gold and red. White, gold and red. And the gloves are black and red. You can redo the gloves. Oh, the travesties of colour coordination. Or we could go. We could take the opportunity right now to go for a completely and utterly new Volpus stat. Let's get this done, shall we? Let's do it. To the backdrop of lovely music. Starion, can you just pass me the bag of dyes, please? I've just got a couple of things to do whilst we're resting here this evening, if you don't mind. Thanks very much. Thank you. Perfect. Thanks very much.
Can't give up now.
Right, here we go. Obviously, Lazelle's missing in action. We'll get you soon, Lazelle. We'll get you soon. Right, in front of mirror. It's time for a passion parade. Time for new colours. Time for a change. Let's go for it. Right. What are these new ones? Boreal blue. Boreal blue. Sinful red on bone white. Red and white. That could actually go well with this colour. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So let's do it. First of all, just give this a try, because this could be a bit of a stopgap before we go completely new colour here. Now, I think that works. I think that's pretty good. I think we don't need to go any further. I think that is pretty decent. Got some black and red there, bit of red there, white of course as well, and white and think if we were to redo this rather than gold, just random gold on it. Boreal blue, custard and rose pink. I mean, that's going to be pink and yellow. White and scarlet. Boreal blue. This is just simply a quick test to see what this looks like. Ooh, proper blue. I don't think we've been. Have we been proper blue yet? I don't think we've been proper blue. Blue could work in the future for a change. In fact, blue and red isn't too hideous either. Let me just see what it looks like with the. Let's just have a quick. See the cobalt whilst we're here. I am going to reload it, obviously. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, not really keen on that colour. Not too keen on that one. How about the custard? The custard and pinky thing look. Nah, I don't like that either. Nah. Sinful red on bone, white tea stuff. Let's put that in there. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Sinful red on bone white. Was that what we just did with the... Yeah, that's better. Just adding a little bit of red to the black and white look. I think that works. I think that works. I think that works. I think that's all right. I think that's good. Got now a bit of red to add to the black and white. We'll just put a bit of extra pizzazz to the look. I think we can work with that. I think so. It's not quite finished just yet, though. Not quite finished just yet. Bear with us a second here. As we explore we've got to look good for our fans, of course. We've been written up so well in the Baldur's Mouth that, you know, we can't be meeting our adoring fans looking like a mess, can we? Right, where are we? I'm almost tempted to say, now, correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I'm actually quite tempted to say that just leaving the cloak with the black on it and the red highlights of the glove, I'm quite tempted to suggest that actually even just leaving it like this is probably even better than having the red sashes, the red belt. I'm a bit torn. Let's see what the gloves look like if we change the gloves. Not too much difference. Let's just have another quick compare. It's so difficult to look good. It's a difficult thing. You can't rush these things. When you gotta look good, you gotta look good. I think I'm gonna go just dye the cloak and keep the robes black and white. I think that works fine. Just with the red on the gloves, the red on the cloak, just a little bit of red. And of course, we're not finished yet. We could finish this off with a chef's kiss. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can dye the headpiece. Change this colour gem. Can we? Oh, we're going all out now. Oh! Holy hellfire, we can! Oh, I've done it. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay. I made a mistake. Do you know what? I don't want to waste the dye, but I'm not going to reload. Oh no, we have to reload it. One more time, people. This is the equivalent of Volpus in a changing room in a clothes shop, trying things on, taking it off, not quite sure, putting it back on again, looking in the mirror, doing a few twirls, Just calling the sales staff in. What do you think? Oh, it looks good. Yeah, it does. It does. You reckon? Yeah, it looks really nice. I'm not sure. Let me try the other ones on just to make sure. What do you think of these? Yeah, but they look good as well. You're not flipping help, are you? Clearly, you just want to sell it to me. Not so sure. But I think we are sure. I think the final answer is going to be this. This is Sinful Red on Bone White. Cloak. Perfect. Headpiece. Change the colour of the gem to red. So you got black, white and red. Red on there, red on here. If the gloves could be white with red, that might be better. But no, black gloves are fine. Bit of red there. And the shoes, we'll keep them as they are. I don't want to get even... Can you change the boots? Right, we're going to F5 this now. Yeah, the red on the arms was a bit clashy with the black. Let's try the boots. Yep, that works. So we're just going with red. We're just going with mainly white and black motif, with occasional bit of red thrown in, just for a bit of extra colour. Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna work. Okay, we like that. We like that. So without further ado, that's gonna go into there, and that's going into there. Let's go back to Astarion. We're not finished yet though, because you know what? Magic mirror on the wall, Who's the fairest of them all? I know it's me, It is I, Volpus. Right. Just need to make sure that football is not being cancelled. Right. Obviously, I'm not changing anything that doesn't make sense to change. Obviously, eye colour. He's a magician. He can probably change his colour of eyes at will if he wanted to, couldn't he? I'm sure, as a magician. But no, we can't change his eye colour. Makeup. Clearly not. Hair, however, let me see. Slight bit of reddish highlights, maybe? Flashes of red in the hair to go with the new attire. Oh, I think that's not bad. Oh, I think so, my friends. I think so. Too red. Can't see it, obviously. Just a little slight subtle hint of red. I think that's alright, you know. Want that kind of a darker red, don't we? Yeah, a bit darker. Okay, that'll do. Just a little bit on the tips. A little tiny bit at the top. On the little fringe edges there. It's a dark red. It's the same kind of colour as the gloves, as the shoes, as the cloak. Volpus just having a bit of the old dye out. Oh, it could go in. Oh. I mean, he's a gnome, right? A gnome can go a bit crazy. I quite like that. What do we think? What do we think? I think that's pretty cool, actually. I think that's alright. Okay, a bit darker, mate. Okay, that's better. A bit darker. A bit darker there. He's even worse than Fedoran. Yeah, Fedora's just about hats. Volpus is about the whole get-up, you know. This is yeah, extreme makeover of the Volpus. I think this works. If I could get a little tiny bit less red, it might be all right. But I'm not adverse to this. We can still see the white hair, the grey hair, refined, just the tinges of red. Let's just confirm that. Let's go to the hair colour. Maybe a light, slightly light. No, that's pink. Quite like the darker red, like a brownie. Oh, brownie red. No, not red enough. Take the highlights off. Or maybe we should go with kind of grey highlights even. What do we think, folks? What do we reckon? I think this is a goer. I think this is a goer. Definitely. 100%. Toying with the hairstyle, but I really like this hairstyle. Right, we'll stick with this. We'll stick with this. Okay. Volpus eyeing himself up in the magic mirror. His hair actually looks pink in this lighting. He could be mocked. What's he been doing with pink? It's not pink, it's red! We'll see how it goes for a couple of conversations in maybe some slightly different lighting. The hell is this? It looks a little bit pinkish, doesn't it? Volpus with pink hair. I think it's the lighting. We'll see. It looked red in the flipping. It looked red in the brochure. In the brochure. Dressing up for his date with Ms. Are you having it? Dressing up with it? Don't be silly. Oh. Okay, let me just... Look, it looks red there, you see. I can see how it looks pink, actually. Take the highlights off. So that's a bit too reddy for me. I mean, that's very red. That's black and red, clearly. That could work, actually. Black with red, well, black highlights, very big, very strong black highlights. Red. Alternatively, black hair with red highlights. Just on the tips, but then it's the beard, you see, you can't do that, the beard won't be the same. Right, okay. I'll do it this way around. Yeah, that's the way we'll do it. So we'll do the black greying with the red hair. Oh, I just saw that in the Discord. Yeah, the barber is now available. Right, okay, let's go for it. We've got black and red. How about that? Does that look pink now? Does that look pink now, people? Hello? Excuse me? Red or pink? What do you reckon? Yeah? Oh, do you know what? I quite like it now. It's actually in game. Yes, I quite like it. I don't know what I flipping do. Well done, Volpus. It's taking you about half an hour. But hey, we got there in the end. Alright, it's bedtime, is it, everybody? Time for bed? I quite agree. Have a good sleep, everyone. And see you all in the morning. Resty time. Do you know what? Now that I'm seeing it in game, I do like it red and black. I do like it. I think it's good. I think we've got a winner here. I think we're onto a winner. Right, where am I sleeping? Where's my bed? Ah, I'm feeling very tired all of a sudden. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what's happened. Come over all very sleepy. Right, where's oh, there we are, look at that. Even got a nice little handy step for him. There we go. Bedtime. Oh, who wishes to speak with me? Is it Mizora? Somebody wishes to speak with me. Who wants to speak with me? Nobody's got an exclamation mark above their head, have they? Oh, Halsin.
What's up for discussion?
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
Forget this deep and meaningful conversation. What do you think of the hair? Halsin, what do you reckon? You're welcome.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are.
What?
But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly.
Oh, Halsin, just hang on a second here.
But it does now.
Oh. Well, I mean, I know I'm obviously in high demand recently. You know, mind flayers, devils, Now yourself. Perhaps it's the new attire, the new look. Volpus comes out of his quarters. Red hair. Halsin's like, oh, well, now then, I'm seeing you in a different light. Red hair. I can be on board with that. Right. I thought you were bound to nature.
I still have hot blood in my veins. Nature gifted us our desires and the means to act on them. But we muddied its beautiful simplicity with rules, social strictures, clothes.
Pesky clothes.
I am not bound to nature. I am unbound in nature. I want more than to fight at your side or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine.
Halsin.
I think you feel the same way.
It's a bit presumptuous.
Once the power of the Shadow Curse was broken, the connection was undeniable. We both felt it. But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
Halsin. Oh my god! Yes, Halsin, I'm sorry to break it to you, but yes. I don't see you in that way, I'm afraid to have to say. But, yeah, number 3 is awful. Far from... You're not wrong, Halsin. Yeah, it's been hit upon 3 times in 2 sessions. What the hell, Volpus? Volpus been swiping on the Faerun equivalent of Tinder recently, or what? Goodness me.
I understand.
The nether brain.
And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Oh, I feel so bad for you. But hey, I salute you for trying and for speaking up, because it's one of those things you could sit there wondering for years or for months and years, and if only you'd asked the question, you could have been surprised. But no, the red-headed Volpus struts off, leaving Halsin thinking to himself, why did I just do that? Never mind, Halsin. Perhaps if I had not already had, pleasures of the tentacle and soon-to-be pleasures of the devil, maybe you could have had a chance. But when I've got other worldly beings falling at my feet, what are these mere mortals, eh? Hello, Mizora. How are you doing? Right, shall we go to sleep now? All this changing clothing and hairstyles and, being the next big thing when it comes to all things romance, it seems. It's very, very tiring work. Raphael next. If you were already dating someone, you would have gotten a sub-quest to convince your partner to open the relationship. Really? Oh, manner of shenanigans we could have had going on. Goodness me. Right. What are we having for supper? Well, I will have a bit of milk, I think. We'll split that item. We'll have a touch of milk tonight. Milk and cookies. Milk... You know what? Yeah. Milk and cookies for Volpus. He's not feeling too hungry. Light stomach and all that. Don't want to sleep on a heavy stomach this evening. So, a bit of milk and cookies will do well for him. Everybody else, knock yourself out. What do you fancy? Have some gnocchi rolls, some sausages, some corn. Looks like a very lovely meal for you all. Wash it down. Some Hyson liqueur. Ooh, how about this lovely mermaid whiskey? A few sore heads in the morning, and if you all want some dessert, do we have any? You can have a headless fish if you want. We must have something. Cinnamon rolls have been saved for later. Ooh, raspberries. Have some fresh fruit. Some nice sun melon. Nice and fruity, refreshing, and perhaps some purple grapes. Some nice fruit for your dessert. Healthy eating here all of a sudden. Volpus's alarm goes off. What the hell's happened? Where's Missouri? Hello? Why have I been allowed to sleep? Why wasn't I awoken in the middle of the night, like I was expecting? What the hell's happened? I dyed my hair specially.
Come for a chat?
Yeah, get out, sling your hook, you bloody... Getting the people's hopes all built up and then you just cast them down in the flame. What's wrong with you? Okay, well... Never mind. Bitterly disappointing. Volpus trying to mask his disappointment. Trying to walk around with a fake bounce in his step. Maybe I had to talk to her in the evening. I don't know. Oh well. Maybe Volpus repelled her and we didn't see. What you talking about, Missouri? I've already got my eye on somebody. Really? Never you mind.
Yeah, I was ripe with magic.
What to do?
Come, team. Let's get out of this house of hell. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to do in here. So we shall leave.
The Devil's Fee.
The Devil's Fee. Remember, if we want to go anywhere into the Devil's realms, we have a gateway right here. So, Leroican, Wizard of Waterdeep, Sorcerer's Sundries, it's just a stone's throw away. I mean, we've not got as much coin in our coin purse as perhaps we might want to go shopping in Sorcerer's Sundries right this instant, but it'll be remiss of us not to swing on by very shortly. Come on now, team. Let's turn left out of here and off we tootle. After I just had a quick look around here, just one last
3 times. Only have to say it.
check, just make sure we're not missing anything. How are we looking in the daylight? The hair is very red, but do you know what? I still like it. It's going to take a little bit getting used to. It's not a permanent feature, by the way. But,
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
I think we might have been all right with the kind of slightly pinky version. I think in the natural light we might have been fine. But hey, let's keep going.
Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
This has got to be it. Look at the decoration.
Something's on my mind.
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
No need to be rude.
Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
I'd offer to help, but you're very rude. Anti-hag support group poster. Where are we going? Well, we're going the wrong way. I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. That's the,
You had to pick one for a night of passion.
The one with that thing to his chest plate. I've given you more but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Oh, not too bad. I'm standing around me.
is this the graveyard? Yeah, that's the graveyard, that's fine.
Budge off, you're blocking my view.
View of what?
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? Ah, a man can dream. I'm telling you. That flaming fist was winking at me.
Look at me. Very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod.
So yeah, this is the old Elf Song Tavern. So there's some steps going down that way. We can come round this way though.
Better than ever. With all the articles about cults and war.
Wow. Not seen someone like you before. Not even in the Gazette's illustrations.
Oh, I am unique, you know.
I'll strike you down.
No, 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 no! Oops. That could have caused a complete and utter scene and a half. Well, they're not good. They're not happy with him, are they? Right, let's carry on as if nothing's happened.
I wonder how they knew it was still.
Drenching the locals.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Ah, so this is the area that we wanted to visit as well. This looks like there's like some kind of thing going on here. It's like, almost looks like a shop or like a party. Let's have a look what this is all about.
It's terrible. I can't believe they've called off the festival. Oh, and killings too, of course. Just awful.
I can't believe someone would do such a thing.
Can't believe it.
There was supposed to be less of this sort of thing with Lord Gortash in charge.
Yes, what Lord Gortash says and what Lord Gortash does, two different things. Quite like this man's cloak, actually. Zinfandel Gorse.
Terrible shame. What happened to that halfling couple? Did you chat to them? Oh, they were lovely.
See? I knew it! I knew we weren't safe!
Oh, God. How terrible.
How terrible. I think he knocked over some bottles in the fray.
Apparently something has happened here. The wine festival.
It seems a bit distasteful to ask, but when do you think I should start taking the stalls down?
I don't know what's happened. What has happened?
Baldurian home.
Can you believe it? I thought this would be a civilized event.
Something has happened at the wine festival, it seems. Preparations prepared. To the Highbury household, stock is exactly where it needs to be. All preparations have been perfectly fashioned, just so. Weather's looking lush. The festival's going to be a beautiful day for a bottle, mark my words. Once we're finished, we'll make sure to leave our agreed percentage in a secure location nearby for your distribution to charity. Been an absolute pleasure working with you both. Best on tour. Dearest Cora and Rowie, what a pity you want to make a celebration. Set my best aged wine in my stead. Signed Hoops. Sweat-stained note. Ooh. The Highbury
Townhouse.
Townhouse. Let's have a ponderoo in here. Are they talking about what you just knocked over? The Highbury home. Oh, what a lovely place.
What do I do now?
Oh, a very large house. They've also got a hatch. Just your local hero coming on through. Admiring. Oh, kids are here. What the hell? Unsupervised children. A modest guide to Sword Coast wine.
I miss Cora. Why won't she come back?
Molly the orphan.
It's first Dad, now Cora.
It's not looking good for these poor kids. Looks like their parents might have been killed. Wine cellar key. As tempting as it might be to go poking around in the wine cellar, I think we're gonna leave it be. La-di-da. La-di-da. Diddly-doo. Oh, hangfire. Cora Highbury lying in a pool of blood, face down. What, has nobody even thought to remove her body? No, just leave her there. Happy days. Right, there's been a murder. She was on my list of people to warn. Counting house vault number 4 key. Okay, I'll take that. Silver key. Okay. Well, Cora is dead. Is she missing a hand? No, she's got her hands though. We discovered Cora Highbury, one of the people noted on the bar list target list, slaughtered brutally. Figaro Pennygood is next on the list. We need to find him before the killer does. Figaro Pennygood. Yeah. Shabby wardrobe. Better go into the wine cellar, just in case there's any clues. For no other reason, of course. Tragedy at the wine festival today when, well, our beloved Cora brutally murdered and just left face down in a pool of her own blood. Because nobody could be bothered to bury her, I don't know, put her in some...
Risk being in open view.
What? I thought you picked up the key to the wine cellar. Oh no, it's here.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. What was taken is free to be reclaimed, and you are free to go.
How have you seen me? Have you seen me? Have you seen me?
Just out of view.
Through the wall there? Has he appeared in the window? I mean, what the hell?
Softer than a whisper.
Who's looking?
I don't need any attention right now. This calls for careful footwork.
There's got to be something here.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours.
For heaven's sake. Fine. I won't investigate the murders then. Bloody imbeciles. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Where's Figaro? Alexander. Nesha. Chase down the serial killer. There, Figaro. Figaro, Figaro. Right, well, we'll get to Figaro at some point. We're not in hot pursuit here. We'll swing round, come down this alleyway here.
You! The god's damn disease of the gate.
And who are you?
Lady Mazora told me everything. How you and the Blade of Frontiers slaughtered his own father. How he craves ultimate power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. First I finish you, then I finish the Duke's traitorous son.
Probe her mind, quickly. hang fire. From one extreme to the next.
The Blade of Frontiers, nothing but a cold-blooded killer. I will make him and his allies pay for his father's death.
A relevant thread of knowledge pokes at your mind. Explore it. Holy hell. As she's waving a spear in our face, Volpus is quickly reading her mind and quickly trying to recall something from the histories that he's read. Just don't stab me just yet, my dear. I'm just got a couple of... Hang on, here. Yes. I'm getting there.
You remember the stories of Elturel's fall? The city was dragged into the hells at Zariel's behest, and Ravengard along with it.
I think we're gone as far as we can with this conversation. Zariel's stunt destroyed countless lives. Mizora is her minion. You can't trust her. Surely you see that.
Stand down. I believe you. The Battle Lord help me. What darkness has fallen upon us? Listen, there's something Will should know. On his way from Elturel, Ravengard sent a messenger with word of the cult. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. And he knew that to protect the city, one trained in the ways of the great champions would have to rouse the worm living beneath. If I'm not mistaken, that would be Will.
Ooh. Do you mean there's a dragon living under this city?
A bronze dragon, to be precise, sleeping beneath us. The worm goes by many names. Ansor, the Waiting Storm, the Heart of the Gate. He made Baldur a binding promise to protect the city when its need was greatest. The city's survived countless threats, but Ravengard knew its walls would fall to the cult. With him gone, and the city near ruin, your call is to unleash the Heart of the Gate.
Now hang fire here, people.
Take this. The Legend of Ansor. The bards call it a tall tale, but every last word is true. Follow its path to the worm, or do not, and let the coast be drowned in blood.
Your faith in us is well founded, we say here. We might well seek this worm out and ask for its help.
I was right to lay down my arms. Fohammer be praised. I should go, gather allies. We'll join you in your hour of need. Free the worm, and may his thunderous wind drive the Absolute from the coast.
The Legend of Answer.
My opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home. Why?
Okay, so we've got the Legend of Answer, a book here. Entrance in Worms Rock Prison. Something about sparks and torches. Use lightning skills. Only a great hero can pass the trials and awaken Answer. Sounds like we might need Will in our party for this one, but Worms Rock Prison. Isn't that the prison that we entered a few streams ago? through the... remember when we took a mouse in through that pipe and we scuttled around in that prison? Is that the prison? Yeah, that place. Oh. So we go back there, cast some lightning on some candles or on some torches, and then carry out some trials, it sounds like. No, this could be this. This could be something. This could be something. Hang on here, folks. The Blade of Frontiers. This could be our lead to the Wormway. Answer's secret lair. Wormway.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard.
Oh, now when do we pursue this? When do we pursue this little development? I do wonder. Definitely something to bear in mind here. I'm almost thinking there's no time like the present, really. But we'll go to Sorcerer's Sundries first, and then after we've been to Sorcerer's Sundries, I think that's when we'll consider maybe just having a bit of a return to Wormswat Prison, maybe. What do we think? I think so. Yeah, look at that. This has got to be Sorcerer's Sundries. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, there's a sign. There's a sign.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
Oh, interrogate away. Aradin? Is he still alive? The Bone Cloak Apothecary. News Hawk adjacent. Maybe we can buy our...
I have something to ask.
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes.
I'll take a copy.
Chief, can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet?
If it's the one that's got me in it, written up in all my glory, of course I will.
Have a gander at that. Come back tomorrow if you fancy fresh news. All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth.
Issue 90. Hello? Greengrocer worried by crops growing in lewd shapes.
I was hoping to bump into you sooner or later. I've heard about you. I know the so-called savior of the city has taken an interest in you. One thing I've learned, real saviors never label themselves as such.
I'm assuming you mean Lord Gortash.
Lord. A fine title for the greatest scoundrel in town. Imagine, wagging your big metal willies up and down our thoroughfares and calling yourself Archduke. Pathetic. He needs a proper challenge, and from what I've heard, you're the person to give it to him. I might not have exactly what you need, but I remain at your service. Have a look at least.
Oh, he's a trader.
Godspeed, and come back whenever you need something.
Not got the most interesting of wares, one must admit. No offence, of course.
Archduke Gortash. What's he got to say for himself?
What are you staring at, pal? You dropping eaves? Get gone.
So this will go back up to where we came from as we came out of the devil's thingamabobs. Yep, perfect. Excellent. Lower City Central Wall. Excuse me, coming through to this lovely establishment right here. Astoundo the Lesser, Salamander, Astoundo the Greater.
Yeah! I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astoundo the Greater says.
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day. Sol Invictus.
Behold the sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, chap, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
You might as well be casting party tricks, love, you know what I mean? In the heat of combat, that's when the chips are down, that's when you get a true test of skill. When the pressure's on. Not doing some nonsense cantrips in front of a crowd. Goodness me. Look at them.
I'm gonna grow up to be a great wizard and wade through my enemies with spells of fire and blood. Mostly fire.
Yes, you might want to avoid fire, it's very dangerous.
Just look at her. She hasn't been this excited since her birthday.
Sweet! A magic show! It's been ages since there was any fun in this city.
Yes, we'll leave them to their devices here. Get a quick scan of this area.
My God! Is that Fitz?
I take it she knows Fitz apparently. Wow, this place is so big. This city is humongous. Right, let's go check in with Fitz. Stormshore Armory.
Carlac Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hell have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Of course.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Let them catch up uninterrupted. Yeah, go on then.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first. You saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right. Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. We've been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates.
I wanted to say like that.
Very good mates.
Oh, that's
no.
lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see
Offended.
you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock.
Mates rates, of course. Right, what have you got? Arrows. Nothing made. Oh, the dead shot. Improve critical. The number you need to roll a critical while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. The wielder doubles their proficiency bonus when rolling ranged attacks with this weapon unless they have disadvantage. It could be good for a starting, but we don't need it. Nah, we're fine. He's already got a reduced critical from something. Does that? And it says it does stack. Karlach, sit out for a while, will you? How dare you insult me like this? As if I'm some kind of hideous monster. This is a +2 weapon. That casts haste.
Great to have you back, Karlach.
Yes, I won't be stopping for lunch. At this point... Oh, she wants to talk now, does she? She can flipping wait.
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Armor of agility. Hang on. He's got dies. Hang on. We got anything to sell? Nothing to sell? No? Okay. Die remover, no. Light blue dye we've got. Lime and lichen. Mellow fruit we've got. Muddy red. Have we got muddy red? Pale green. Sinful red and bone white. That's quite a nice one. We like that one. I can't remember if we've got muddy red or not. Just in case. Better to be safe than sorry, as they say. Thank you.
Truth be told, I wear chainmail to bed these days. Oh, I've heard too many stories to take any chances.
Karlach is like, I want to speak to you, Volpus. I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you. I can't wait to speak to you. Just give me a second, Karlach. I'm very busy at the moment. Thank you. Sorting these dies out for a start. When you finish that, can we talk? No, sorcerer's sundry lay ahead. After we finished in there, perhaps I might have time to talk to you. How dare you? Not that he holds a grudge, of course. I'd rather speak to this cat first.
Hold, Seeker. Have you come to swear yourself to Sharess by my paw?
Who's Sharess? As in Sharess's caress?
Yes, and no. Your kind has lost their way in their worship of the feline of Felicity. You only hold to her basest tenets. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen absolute beneath her divine paw?
Yeah. This is a serious question. I pledge myself to Sharess. May her giant paws crush all before her.
Yes, yes. Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4.
Praise Sharess. Yeah, very good. Poor cat there. Bit deluded. Right. Now then. Karlak's like, Volpus. Not now, Karlak, please. I see a familiar face here.
Let me back in. I'll bring Loroakin out here, you tin tube. You tell Loroakin I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me.
Must have been the red hair.
Please tell me you found it.
Maybe. Ooh, I don't think it's any of his business. Ooh. You know what? None of your business.
Answer the question. Did you find it or not?
Persistent, isn't he? Attack! Slap him in the face. Yes, I did actually. If you must know. Turns out it wasn't a relic, but it was an Asimar.
An Asimar? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
Cut? I don't think so. Cut? She's in my camp. If you want to turn her in, you're going to have to take her down yourself.
Still alive, is she? You better be telling the truth.
Oh, he's been...
And you better not get in my way.
Oh, he's been serious.
I'm not losing any more people. Not any good ones, anyway. Only to see who's around. But with cash like what Loroakin's offering...
No!
I don't think I'll have any trouble.
I thought it was a joke.
See you around, mates.
What? No! Oh, no, I didn't like that option. Where did we last look? I don't like... No. Oh, for flip's sake, we're miles behind. Well, hopefully nothing bad's going to come of that now, because that's we were intending him to say, "Oh my God, no! Well, don't be ridiculous." Clearly, we're not going to take her down. Should have told him to do one. Yeah, well, I would have done, but I thought that was going to be an option to get rid of him, as in he was not going to do that in a month of Sundays. Oh, for heaven's sake! Oh well, it is what it is. Right, Karlak. Before we go inside. No. I'm going in. Sorcerer's Sundries! Oh!
Indulge your curiosity. Sorcerer's Sundries is the finest purveyor of magical miscellany for miles around.
We could be sometime in this shop here, folks.
What they sell is far more precious than mere sword or shield. They sell knowledge. Ingenuity.
A lava.
The wisdom of mages past.
Oh. We are gonna fill our boots. Fill our boots with everything we can fill it with. In a second. I'm just gonna go downstairs, get a drink, and I'm also gonna get a couple of crackers and a bit of cheese because I'm playing football at 9 and I'm not eating my dinner yet. I won't be having dinner until after football, and I want to have something to eat before I go to football. So I'll be back in literally no more than 5 minutes. With a light snack and a drink, and then Volpus is going to have his eyes pop out of his head as he explores and shops around Sorcerer's Sundries. Look at the place. Fantastic. Give me 5. It doesn't matter. Righty-ho. Let's see what's happening, make sure everything's still hunky-dory. I've got a text message, nothing. Right. So I've got my crackers and cheese, and I've also got a very small piece of Victoria sponge from Marks and Spencer's. I do like Marks and Spencer's Victoria sponge, very nice. Right, let's go shopping. When is footy taking place? It starts at 9, so I'm finishing the stream at 8:30. You should go in a clockwise manner and look at everything.
Water elemental appears to turn towards you, showering everything with a bracing mist.
got magical hat or a wizard's hat, scrolls, books, a lava elemental. That was quite frightening.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
So, it's Big
Excuse
Clive.
Me, can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the absolute breaches the city.
But you're not shopping, you're just pacing around like an idiot. There's a corpse here. So, last Friday I went to have my tooth done. I think I mentioned it maybe about 2 months ago, that I needed to have this tooth done with an inlay. Potentially, maybe even root canal, and it was going to be expensive, potentially, blah de blah. Anyway, I had the first part of the treatment done yesterday. No, last Friday, sorry, yesterday. Which was drilling the tooth and making a hole in it, and basically just the external wall of the tooth is left. The whole interior of the tooth pretty much has been removed. But she's put a temporary tooth on, some temporary filling. In the tooth until the 26th of March, when I can have the proper inlay then put in, and therefore, which is still another 2 weeks away, I can't eat on this side because this is where the tooth is. So you can't eat on this side, and you can't use your electric toothbrush. You've got to use a manual toothbrush because obviously this is not the most sturdy of things. So I don't know if anybody's had to do this before, but obviously when you get used to chewing on a certain side, when you have to chew on the other side, it is really, really awkward. I constantly keep forgetting myself and chewing on this side. So I'm like, no, so I've kind of come to a halfway medium. Alright mate, chill out. I've come to a halfway medium where if the food is like really soft food, like a sausage, you know, quite soft, or a bit of mashed potato or whatever, then I'm just going to chew on the normal side and risk it. If it's something like, I don't know, a bit of lamb chop that's a bit chewy, or something crunchy and or crispy, then I'll chew it on this side, if I remember. But yeah, chewing on the side that you're not used to, very bizarre experience. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Right, we've got apparatus. But again, I mentioned this previously, that I used to have all my fillings, and I've had probably over 15 fillings when I was much younger, without an injection because I hate needles. And then I had root canal done in 2022, and obviously had an injection for that and didn't feel the needle at all. Then had this crown done last year and didn't feel the injection that I had. 2 injections for that, and obviously I had to have injections for the inlay drilling work, and she put it right in the corner. You know, right in the corner of you where your gum meets your cheek almost, right in the corner there. I could actually feel when it was coming out right there, and then also on where the tooth was in the hard part of the gum. But again, didn't feel the thing. I can feel that you could feel a little bit of pressure being applied, but in terms of any sharpness, any sort of scratchiness, any sort of needle, couldn't feel it. But then my whole face was completely numb for 4 hours. Oh, it was awful. Absolutely awful. So that's the worst part of the entire experience. And because she put it right in the corner, almost here-ish, where almost like back of my throat. At certain points, it was really weird to swallow as well. It was really, really bizarre. But anyway, I'm going back in 2 weeks to have it finished off, and it's not expensive. It is expensive because it's tier. It's the 3rd level. There's a 3-tier system in the NHS. Your first tier is level band 1, band 2, and band 3. It's a band 3 treatment, so it's 310 quid, 320 quid, or something like that. But I sneakily, it's not very sneakily, but I quite sneakily signed up to my work's dental insurance plan, and I rung them to confirm if I take the plan out now, even though I know I have to have this treatment, because if it was health insurance, it doesn't cover you for existing stuff that you're having treatment for example, would you still pay out for it? And she said, oh yeah, as long as the treatment is after the 1st of March. So the treatment was due to start on the 24th of February. So I rung the dentist, said I can't come on the 24th of Feb because I'm off on holiday. Can you do me another appointment? So they shifted it into March, which means I can get the cost of it reimbursed through the insurance. The insurance is 80 quid for the whole year. The cost of the treatment was 310 quid. So I've saved, even if I have nothing else done for the rest of the year, I've automatically, by taking out the insurance, saved, 230 quid. But I will be having another checkup before next March, and if I have to have anything further done after that checkup, I'll be covered for that too. So yeah, really, really handy. The really handy thing about it is that the window to sign up for this insurance only opens for a 3-week period in January, which is when I got told I needed this doing. So I was like, this is the most perfect timing, because as soon as you miss the sign-up window, you can't sign up until next year. So it just all kind of married up very nicely, very smoothly, and yeah, thankfully I'm able to get it reimbursed. But nonetheless, it's still a bit of a pain in the backside, because I'll have to get an invoice and...
Bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Wizards of Note, Loroacan, Editor's Edition. Yeah, we'll take that, actually. In fact, we'll read it. What's that about? Alice Altea. Oh, what's happening here? There was a body and now there's a zombie. Necromancy section?
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
I think the fresher the better, if you ask me. It's probably less smelly, you know. Cordrain the Recent. Where's the bookseller he's talking about? Hello, zombie.
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungrily, pus drooling from its slack jaw.
Lovely.
Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
Who's the customer? A conjured frog? Downfall of the Iron Throne. I wonder who was responsible for that.
environment. Can I help you? Whoosh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
They're books. Huh? Oh. Oh. I like how we're now whispering. Okay. I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on the subject?
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leverokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Sea, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
All of them. I don't know. The Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, perhaps?
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
Oh.
That's it. That's what I need.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Sounds perfect. How much for me to buy it from you?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm.
Oh.
Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
How about you let me be the judge of that? Yeah, Marks and Spencer's Victoria Sponge. I've not had it for probably a good 2-3 years. Because we normally get the lemon drizzle cake from there, which is also very delicious. But yeah, the Victoria Sponge is delightful too. They do make a good cake, Marks and Spencer's, I must admit. Sorry, but hey, treat yourself. Okay, so wizard persuasion. Isn't it your job to share... Sorry, isn't it your job to share knowledge? Not keep it locked away. Please tell me where the vault is. Oh yes, advantage. We're going to need advantage. Woohoo!
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office.
Well, office.
And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Thank you.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tones is enough to stimulate most.
Where's Gale? There he is. We need to find a way into her office. That's easily done. Oh, look, Karlakis, no one wants to speak to us now. Oh, we've missed the boat.
Soldier.
That was the risk of leaving it so long to talk to her, but she upset Volpus and she didn't want to talk to her, so... Whatever she had to say, she clearly has forgotten about it. Right.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk.
La-di-di-da-di-da. I mean, is it just me, folks? But so far, I mean, it's great. We've got loads of bings and pings and whirs and different elementals and conjured frogs and cats. It's all very good for the regular Joe public on the street. But for a seasoned veteran wizard such as ourselves, I'm not seeing anything that's blowing me away right now. And we haven't spent a single penny yet either, which is quite a surprise. Because there's nothing to spend any money on at this moment in time. But hey, you never know, things could change as we continue to explore.
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
I'm not even gonna waste my breath.
One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf.
5. I'll save you the hassle. Right, carry on. Ooh, Mind Flayer specimen. Potions, more potions. Oh, potions of invisibility. Not classed. Is it classed as stealing or not? Okay, we've done a full lap of the ground floor.
Where is the famous Leroican? His shop is a nutter shambles.
I mean, shambles is a bit OTT, but disappointing, I'd probably agree. Oh, you've got red hair too. Hello, fellow red-haired person.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Oh, is that why there's nothing here worth buying? There's been some looting essentially happening here. Not quite looting as in the sense of looting, but clearly panic buying perhaps is more the appropriate term. What did you have? Did you have plenty of loo roll and pasta, just in case? Right, let's go speak to this Leroican projection here before we go upstairs.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
This is a fancy version of, the telephone. Press 1. Which drives you absolutely potty, because you've got to listen to all the options, because the one that you need is always the last one. Night Song.
The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the Night Song?
Should we turn her in? Yes.
Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day.
Oh. Slightly more palatable than the phone options there. Oh, we're meeting Leroican in person. Oh, we're seeing. Okay, interesting. Very good.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries.
Not finished
How
yet,
can
though.
I help you?
Trade, please.
Enjoy our unmatched selection.
Okay, just have a quick look. Scrolls, lots of scrolls, many scrolls. Some of the spells that we might not have, some which we might have. I'm going to have to go through with a fine-tooth comb all the scrolls that we've got. All the scrolls that we need to learn and put into our spell book. All the spells that we don't have, and then we will buy the ones that we don't have. Anyway, let's forget about the boring scrolls for now and focus on other things, such as, oh, I don't know, what the hell is this? +2 to charisma. Could be useful on charisma checks. Pop this on. Chat someone up. It's very expensive. It's not very expensive, it's pretty expensive, but it looks pretty cool. Armour of Landfall. Vest of Soul Rejuvenation. Quick Spell Gloves. Cantrips that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. Can only be used once per short rest. What gloves have you got? Mage Hand has a bonus action and telekinesis, and +1 to strength saving for us. Okay, it's one extra cantrip essentially, isn't it? Or one cantrip cast. But it says once per short. That's not very good. Once per short rest. One cantrip once per short rest. It could be useful if you get somebody down to like 1 hit point or something, which happens quite regularly. And you just want to finish them off quickly with something. Quick bonus cantrip attack could be quite useful. Ring of Regeneration. 1 to 4 hit points per turn. It's pretty nice. If we were massively flush with coin, I'd probably get the gloves, the ring and the hat. But we're not flush with coin at the minute because Volpus has spent a lot of cash on other stuff. Mental note where these things are. If we sort out some more stuff to sell, how much is it going to cost for all of these? 2 grand, 2,500 call it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, this is 1 to 4 hit points per turn at the beginning of your turn. And we don't have a lot of rings for people that are that great. Death saving throw +2, for example. So, I mean, give it to somebody like Karlak maybe, or even Astarion, who end up getting up close and personal in combat.
What's cooking?
Like, yeah, we don't have the best of rings. Her healing 1 to 4 hit points per turn as the person that's taking the most damage could be pretty useful for her. The ring and the hat. The hat is very situational. We would have to wear it every time we go into conversation, just in case we get a charisma check. And like everything else that we have in our inventory that is situational, we just forget we have it. Although it's a hat, so we probably won't forget. But $943. 17, even better than the so 1,700.
Please come again soon.
Not finished yet.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries.
Taxes.
You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment.
Oh, I'm new. If only we had that hat. Trust me, your taxes will be put to better use in my hands. Okay.
Retraction acknowledged. How else can I help you today?
We could get the taxes from them and spend them taxes on a hat and a ring. Other.
To learn more about the search for the Night Song, say, Night Song. To learn more about Master Lorroakan, say Lorroakan. To learn more about my good self, say projection.
Lorroakan.
To truly know Master Lorroakan is the work of a lifetime. Suffice it to say, he is a powerful, important man whose powers exceed the limitations by which most wizards are constrained. He resides in Ramesses Tower. Anyone bearing information leading to the capture of the Night Song may gain an audience with him.
Very good.
Great and powerful Lorroakan offering our humble group an audience. We are honoured.
I've heard enough. We could hear about the projection, but we don't want to hear about the projection. So let's go upstairs. Let's have our grand audience with Master Lorroakan. Where is he? Right before we break into the office of the librarian.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider.
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies.
Well, now we recognize it.
Though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Shoddy wizardship. Whoa. There's two plaques here, aren't there? Whoa, whoa, what's happened? Whoa, 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 what? What's happened? What the hell is this? Why are there 4 different coloured portals? What? I was wondering what's in Leicester. Oh, there's the office on the left. How do we get into the office? Is the question. Right. Let's have a look at these plaques.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Priceless ruby.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Yeah. So basically, based on your answer to, oh, this is their way of testing whether you're wasting time. So if you get the wrong answer, clearly you haven't got the Night Song, have you? I see. I see. I get you.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
I don't need a potion for that, says Volpus out loud, laughing to himself. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry. Just a jest, never mind.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
Clearly, they think we're stupid. Well, Master Lorroakan, you better brace yourself for a meeting with a very well-established, highly skillful and dashingly handsome wizard.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir. This is what a grand wizard does with his spare time, is it?
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go.
Look at him, so thank heavens. Volpus strolling up, strutting up, red hair, flowing. How do?
I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Not quite the enthusiastic welcome I was hoping for.
You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not?
It's not an it, actually. Oh, did you not see us change Volpus' style, Alvasord? Yeah. We have changed him a slight smidgen. It was a kind of on-the-fly decision. We picked up some new dyes and hell, we went crazy.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Night Song's face.
I can go one better than that.
Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Well... might I ask, why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase.
Ooh. What the hell is that?
Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
Oh, so you intend to imprison her? A clever contraption. Let me take a stab in the dark here. Like Ketheric Thorn before you, I suppose you wish to become immortal.
It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it?
No.
He was a fool.
Very foolish.
A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
Interesting. Well, we're not going to hand her over to this fool. I mean, first, he's a wizard. He could have, you know, he can conjure up oil of Olay quite easily, but he looks to be a very young wizard. I was expecting grey hair, grey beard, flowing, you know, your Gandalf-y kind of look. Instead, we have this fresh-faced, snot-nosed punk who spends his spare time having automatons fire arrows on top of the apples on heads of minions. He's a flippin' idiot. I mean, he could be very powerful, idiot, but nonetheless, he's an idiot. Ah, there's more to divinity than lifespan, says Volpus. Ensnaring an immortal won't make you a god.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed.
Ooh.
I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netheril's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
You tell him, Gale.
So it is was you, Mistress discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark.
I want his robes.
My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name, once word of your failure reaches me.
Okay, now about this whole night song situation. a bit of wizard posturing here. We've got three wizards here, all manoeuvring. Bit of one-upmanship going on. The kind of thing happens in these wizard circles, you know. I'm well versed, having created 50,000 wizards in my time. Right, I'll tell her to come here just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds. I'll consider your request. I don't want to... I don't want to tell her to come here, but maybe she will rip his face off. I don't know. What's the best option here? So I'm not going to tell. I don't want to deceive. I don't want to lie about it. Clearly, I've talked to him, and he knows that I know who she is. Get out of my face. I'll consider your request. Keep him guessing. I'll consider it. But that's probably going to tick everybody off, because that will end up meaning I want to kill him for his robes. Oh, we can attack. I didn't see that option. We have never openly attacked somebody without good cause. Tempting as it might be, he is an idiot. This is... Oh, I don't know what... I'm not over keen on any of these options, and it's, again, gameplay mechanic reasons. I really need to quick save it more often than I do. It almost is... See, we're telling her to come, so we're telling her to come of her own volition then, and then so she can say yes or no, can't she? I think. Although, I don't... Do you have anything worth purchasing? Black diamonds? Pretty poor. He's only level 8. He's only level 8! I could take his shoes, I could take his robes, this lovely staff here. Night Song will not have to worry about him anymore. Nobody will have to listen to his snivelling. Look, you see, even Volpus is not happy. Look, he's curling his lip. Either that or he's just got a bit of wind, we never know, but he looks like he's not happy. I love it. I love the new red hair, actually. It's great. It is really something, you know. Get out of my face, now. Give him reason to attack us. No, do you know what? We'll tease him. We'll tease him. I'll consider your request. Might take me a long time to consider it, but I'll give it some thought, you know, every couple of days or so for a brief moment, and then probably come to the same conclusion that I have no desire to want to help you. Yes, on the weekend, Cham. It's a choice between that one and number 1. And I'm just thinking of gameplay mechanics now more than anything. Yeah, none of these options I don't like any of these. So it's 1 or 6 for me at the moment. I'm really tempted to say number 1. See, in my head, I'm thinking that she'll have a choice. We're not handing her in. But considering all the other options, this might be kind of handing her in situation, which I don't really want to do. So, do you know what? No, we'll go with I'll consider your request.
You aren't the only one who knows what's on offer for the Night Song's retrieval. Consider carefully whether you'd like to see your fortune in someone else's hands. Someone who might slip into your camp at any moment, or harry you through street and inn until you're run ragged and surrender. The choice is yours. Fortune or imminent death? I know you'll choose wisely.
See, if we try to attack him, we're not going to be attacking just him, are we? We're going to be attacking myrmidons, automatons. This is obviously Ramazith's tower, by the way. I cannot fast travel from this area. Ramazith's tower of BG1 fame. So he's basically said that if we don't hand her over, somebody's going to come into our camp and nick her, or alternatively, we are going to be harassed and attacked in the streets until we surrender and give her up anyway. Yeah, these myrmidons look pretty nasty. I'm quite tempted to attack him, you know. So tempted. Ooh. Laroakan. Ramazith will be spinning in his grave. I mean, Ramazith was no angel himself, to be fair. What are those 4 buffs he has? Yeah. Could be very useful. Earth Siphon. A nearby Earth Myrmidon grants the affected entity immunity to poison damage and an additional 3 to 24 poison damage to elemental retort. Same with fire, aqua. So yeah, he's immune to these whilst the Myrmidons are up. Empowered Evocation, Elemental Siphon. I want to kill him. Is this like a bit of wizard envy? Volpus has been, has not even. I mean, we've been playing for a long time. Maybe it might be an exaggeration to say never, but I can't recall Volpus attacking somebody for the not for the sake of it, but you know, openly attacking on purpose. We've triggered combat 50,000 times in the streets through our honeyed words. But outright attacking some. Oh, now look at this for a view. Wow. So this is like an alternative location that's not on the actual map of Baldur's Gate. It's not going to get teleported here, but it's look at that. Hellfires. Yeah, if we were to attack this man right now, he has given us reason to put him down, though. He's threatened us, right? Clearly, what's the Night Song, and we don't want to give up. So this is only going to end one of 2 ways. Either we kill him and get rid of him and his minions that are going to chase us down, or we hand her over. I don't think we can bumble along.
You'll bring him the Night Song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialise.
Yeah, look, this poor fella is cowering in fear like a plaything here. This guy is an utter tool. He's got a throne made of books. He's got a throne made of books. A book throne. He's a child. Ornate letter. Ketheric Thorn. Been in direct communications, have you? I mean, I'm playing football in 7 minutes. I think Volpus has got wizard envy all of a sudden. We don't envy that, but he's a tool, right? We don't, but yeah. He's living in this great grand tower, parades himself around like this great wizard, right? That people have to come flocking to see. That idiot in the Emerald Grove was all beside himself with glee that he was Lorokan's apprentice, apparently. And here he stands before us, and we cast eyes upon him, expecting to see a wise wizard, knowledgeable wizard that's got a modicum of decency, and we are presented with effectively a snot-nosed punk. No. No. That's a good point, Nagisa. Oh yes, we should tell her. Oh, that's a good point. Before I was about to magic missile his face. Hang on. We got to return to camp. I'll be back. Mark my words. We've got books to steal as well, apparently. I don't know how we're going to get into here unseen.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Look, how do we get in here unseen? Right. Perfect way to end the session. Oh, but there's so much to do. There's a master wizard to kill, potentially. Miss Aura's moved. Right. Oh, Will wants to speak as well. Let's see if Karlach wants to speak again or not.
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will. He learns of Mazora's meddling and Floric's tale of the dragon Ansur.
There's the Ansur dragon.
Rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Eltan against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Eltan saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation.
An incredible tale. What do you make of it?
It's not just a tale. It's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway.
I've gathered that much already.
Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches are light, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches.
I've gathered that too.
This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
I agree. So because if you look at the quest to gather allies, right? We've got Arabella, we've got Halcyon, Volo. I'm assuming this dragon would be added to the list, so we're kind of getting as many people on our side as possible. So I think, yeah, next session is going to be a fun one because we're going to deal with Lorokan potentially. We've got a dragon to awaken. Oh, fun times ahead. Where is Dame Aylin? There she is. Where's she? She's gone again. As old Mizora.
If that charlatan Lorokan thinks he can best Dame Aylin, he's even more clueless than I believed. We should inform her of his delusions. No doubt she'll have great fun in dispelling them.
Okay. Gale is beside himself. I mean, so am I, to be fair, because, yeah, looking upon the Lorocan, look him up and down, look around the place. We have a nose for a powerful wizard, being not obviously powerful ourselves now, I would suggest. And he wasn't cutting the mustard. In the slightest. I mean, he doesn't have red hair for a start. He had ginger hair, right? Which you could say was red hair, technically speaking.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings.
Mother's milk?
Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
Well, I would hardly call it a trouble. In fact, I call it a jest. But a wizard called Lorocan is looking for you.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
Well, he seems dangerous. I mean, to be fair, he might be. This could all be a front. He's goofy, stupid, fresh-faced, childish acts could all be a ruse, and he could have powers unknown to us all. But we doubt it. This is very correct, but I don't want to kind of say don't worry about it. I want her opinion. But we're gonna. You know, we'll say what's on our mind. Seems a braggart and a fool. I wouldn't overly worry about it.
Dame Aelin does not worry. She strategizes. If this wizard, by your estimation, is a bungling buffoon, it may be best to let him tie himself in knots.
Yes.
Then again, it may be best to tie the knot myself.
I'd rather him tie his own knots. It'd be good to make a fool of him. Make him look an utter tool. I was going to swear then. A tool. Let's take him down together. I want a part of this. I want to see the look in his eyes, the terror, the fear, the humility. No, the humiliation, rather. Humility. He's beyond humility.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship. Hie we to this Lorocan.
Hie we!
I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare.
It's 8:30. I want to go now. Look, she's off. She's flying there now. She's eager. I'm eager. Gale's eager. Let's go kick his ass. Look, she's flying off. Whee! Look, she can't. She's beside herself. Right. Oh, the joy. We'll find them in Ramesses Tower. Can we fast travel there? I don't think we can. I think we're gonna have to go through the thing. We have to go through that. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay, folks, I've got to go to football now. There's no way we can beat Lorocan in like literally 3 minutes flat. So in the next session, we start off going through here to Ramesses Tower, where all hell is about to break loose. What will happen after we have obviously defeated that idiot? Will the shop cease to exist? Will there be carnage here? Will there be discounts to be had? I don't know, but it's going to be fun finding out. So yeah, next session of this is probably going to be probably Sunday. I'll do some recorded sessions of Suzerain, and I'll do another stream of this on Sunday. So looking forward to seeing what happens next. But anyway, the new red-headed Lothario, as he has now been known as in whispers amongst camp members due to recent developments. Yeah, we'll sign off for now. Enjoy the rest of your week, what's left of it, and yeah, hopefully see you on Sunday as Volpus steps through this portal and puts a snot-nosed wizard well and truly in his place. Until then, folks, thanks for watching, and see you soon.